This video will provide an introduction and overview of the nature of world order. It is generally recognized that there is a need for world order. This need originates from both historical and recent global events. The need for world order has arisen because of historical conflicts, colonialism, greater interdependence between nations, and the increased impact of the activities of nation-states upon other nation-states. When discussing world order, it is important to understand the meaning of world order. The term is reference to both the hierarchy of power relationships between nations in the world and the desire for people to live in a peaceful and secure world free of war and chaos. The need for world order has arisen due to a number of factors which include the following: changing forms of conflict, expansionism and colonialism, access to resource issues, a growth in interest for peace and security. The nature and scale of modern conflict and warfare, with its use of technology and weapons of great power, act as an impetus to move towards world order. Indigenous people globally are seeking to have their right to self-determination recognized and upheld by nation-states. This has led to a growing interest in articulating the specific issues facing Indigenous people and their need for autonomy arising from these issues. There has been an emerging international recognition through the 18th, 19th, and 20th centuries for the need for world order. This growth in recognition led to the development of world order agreements such as the Geneva Conventions, which are in place today. Similarly, the development of the United Nations came from a growing understanding of the need for nations to live together harmoniously and to build on their increasing interdependence. There are various ways in which nations interact and engage in mutual exchange. These include political, economic, social, and cultural. Both direct and indirect engagement encourages international understanding and the development of world order. Conflict between nations, which we call interstate conflict, and conflict within nations, which we call intrastate conflict, can both create world order issues. Interstate conflict requires the international community to act consistent with the United Nations Charter. Intrastate conflict may or may not require the international community to act. Intrastate conflict becomes a world order issue when there is a blatant breach of human rights or when internally displaced persons flee crossing international borders. Accessing various forms of resources is both an historical and present issue affecting world order. The following resources can all be sources of conflict: energy and power resources, food and water resources, and resources for production, including knowledge. In summary, to understand the nature of world order, we need to have an understanding of the meaning of world order, the need for world order, the development of world order over time, the types and nature of conflict, and how access to resources can act as a source of conflict. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please consider liking and subscribing, and thank you for watching.